Hey everybody, we are back. Nice. Yeah, we're doing that one.
All right.
Okay.
Alright, what were we doing?
You head to Wallace's underground labyrinth to look for the magician Lucane.
Beasts often kill 10 enemies while riding atop Dragon Lisk or Sabretooth. Thank goodness for fast travel. Okay. Let's see if I remember
This
how to...
underground labyrinth is said to have been made in a single night with powerful magic. It is a dangerous place, replete with traps. It bars entry to all who would dare.
It's my turn. Done. Oh, I can do that. Let's see. Oh, yeah.
The trap was sprung, and the door magically closed fast. Slime creatures are weak against fire. The torch on the wall could be used to great effect. The clink of metal hitting the ground can be heard. You obtain a magic key to open the door.
Alright, let's keep moving.
Out of the blue, a mouse darts out and leaps onto your palm. The rodent claims to be the apprentice of Wallace the Magician. He says he was tasked with caring for the laboratory while Wallace was gone, but it is beset by malevolent magic users. When you ask about Lucane, the apprentice answers that his master's friend went into the labyrinth and hasn't returned. Your quest to find Lucane is delayed as you attempt to liberate the lab for Ricky the Magician's apprentice. The door to the laboratory is through this hall.
Let's see. Voila!
Nice.
I got it. Done.
Alright, here we go.
What? Oh, yes. Simple.
They're here!
Okay. Oops. Okay, so...
It's my turn. Done.
Nice. Did we leave that? Okay, good. Let's just keep it all moving then, I guess.
Let's see. Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Because the laboratory was being misused, some of the experiments housed within have now run amok. There's been a population explosion of mutated beings that spread their spores around. The labyrinth is overrun by fungi.
It's my turn. Voila!
Nice.
Here!
Careful!
Just making sure we didn't miss anything.
I got it. Done.
What?
All right. Keep on moving.
They're coming.
Outstanding.
Destroy the cocoons before they hatch, or they'll keep coming.
What to do?
You found some bones that seem to belong to Lucane in the depths of the labyrinth. The tattered raiments and jewelry leave no doubt that the corpse is indeed Lucane's.
Nice. Yay.
You
All
bring
right.
back the bones of the magician Lucane. You found Lucane, but he was dead. You imagine the fairy will be overcome with grief, but you need to return to her.
Wandering One, how can I help you?
Allow this heart to beat again. Quench their thirst. Lead the wandering soul back. Reverse death. And awaken them.
Nice. I was hoping that I was going to be able to help out Lucane there.
Welcome to my shop. What would you like? Which one do you want? What would you like?
When you enter the laboratory, the fairy frantically flits around you, as if it senses your uneasiness. Upon seeing Lucane's bones, the fairy enters into a panic. She begins tugging at your arm to get you to leave the tower. The fairy is apparently attempting to lead you somewhere. You collect Lucane's bones and follow her. As you enter, a kindly voice echoes from the back. You seem to be in need of help, a monk says, and approaches you.
Oh, my skin is so dry today. So itchy.
You nervously hand the monk the bones of Lucane. Allow this heart to beat again. Quench their thirst. Lead the wandering soul back. Reverse death. And awaken them. The prayer reaches the goddess, and the pile of bones is once again given flesh. Lucane, shocked to find himself alive,
Really?
thanks you profusely. He tells you to visit him at his
Gandalf
laboratory
knockoff.
and leaves.
He's even blowing smoke rings. Come on, please. Stop.
The resurrected magician has returned to the old tower in town. You decide to see him to ask more details. The magician Lucane is waiting for you in the laboratory of the old tower. It seems that dying had an adverse effect on his short-term memory. Lucane can't remember why he went to meet Wallace. Lucane is researching magic called runes, which are closely tied to spirits and fairies. Lucane introduces his fairy friend to you. Her name is Tiki. She left the fairy forest due to her strong curiosity.
Tiki.
He thanks you again for saving him and allowing him to enjoy life's rich pageant. He displays his magic trinkets. Lucane says he'd be happy to sell you these items at a fraction of the normal price and answer any questions you have. What will you ask? Lucane says that he would be delighted to discuss this and launches headlong into a discussion about runes. Runes are magical letters that spirits and fairies carved into the world. You may have seen them yourself. Touching runes makes letters sparkle and float. Runes are a combination of 3 characters that create various effects. However, runes won't work unless a spirit or fairy is present. That's what you gather from Lucane's long lecture. Before you realize it, Tiki is following you around. She seems to have taken a liking to you. She will accompany you on your adventures henceforth. Fairies are known to be adept at finding hidden things. A letter from the castle has come to you via the guild. It simply says to report to the castle in all haste.
You're back. I have a request.
You assume that the letter was sent by the Prime Minister. Perhaps he has another request for you. Count Dean is waiting for you at the throne room. It is he who sent the letter.
He looks like a dean.
After your previous encounter, you can only assume that he's up to something nefarious. You brace for combat. The guards have drawn their swords and are blocking the exit. Count Dean starts talking to you in a soft voice. He says that he has personally requested your assistance in performing a task for him. He wants you to scout Bilberon Fortress on the border. This underground fortress is a well-known structure. Originally built to defend against the Orc army, it now lies in Orc hands. Scout them and learn their invasion routes. It is a very dangerous mission, but refusal means that you will be at the mercy of Dean's guards. You accept. Per Count Dean's request, you agreed to infiltrate and surveil the subterranean fortress at the country's border.
Oh, how? Which one? All right.
All right.
Many things lie within the ruins of the old Elysian temple. Some quiescent, some far less so. An ancient dragon, spoken of in myths, is said to have destroyed the Elysian civilization in one night.
It's my turn.
What?
see. Simple. Oh, yes. Voila!
The Orc army is apparently getting here via the waterway. Their cargo is various articles from ships that had been reported missing.
I got it.
Simple. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yes. Done.
As you investigate the wall painting, you detect that the area behind the wall has been hollowed out.
I got it.
Voila!
What? What?
There seem to be more nests similar to this one spread throughout the area. You exit the area, taking care to avoid drawing the attention of any other harpies.
Nice. Thought I had one B. There it is. I'm pretty sure that is a better overall weapon than what I have. Level 4 shield. While extending? What is that? I'm not sure what that means. So we will go outside real quick, see if any of this is any better. It is. Okay. All right. Nice. Okay.
Welcome to my What would you like? Which one do you want?
Wandering one, how can I help you?
Allow this heart.
Okay, we don't have to. All right. Let's pick up the party.
All right.
The Orc army presently controls Bilberon, the underground fortress built into the canyon. The King's army has been mounting a fierce offensive to try and reclaim the fortress.
It's my turn. Done. Outstanding.
You step into the enemy kitchen. A corpulent chef grabs a goblin instead of meat and suddenly stops. The cook, sensing your presence, stares directly at you. Luckily, her sight's not so keen, so she doesn't notice you. Eventually, the chef returns to her meat cutting. You use the goblin's screams to mask your escape.
They're coming.
Let's see.
The pathway, blocked with a stone wall, doesn't look like it would give way unless you bombed it.
Darn it. Oh well. Next time.
What?
Yeah. Luca. Oh my. It's my turn. Oh yeah. Let's see. Done. Filthy Luca. It's my turn. Voila! Oh, I can do that. Oh my. Let's see. Oh yeah. I got it. Voila! Quit it!
At the bottom of the stairs is an area connected to the sewers. This seems your most likely escape route. defeating the Minotaur, you move through the sewer's filth. The reconnaissance mission went well. You gathered intel and slipped back across enemy lines.
Alright, let's see what we got.
Among the treasures you claimed is the great sword of the hero Javelin. You succeeded in acquiring intel on the underground fortress. This job will be completed once you report to Count Dean.
Wandering one, how can I help you?
Allow this heart. As you leave the temple, a ragged old man slumped in the road. His raspy voice makes it difficult for you to discern if he's even speaking your language. You can give him a coin if you feel pity for him. Of course, you're free to walk away as well. He doesn't even acknowledge the coin. He mutters over and over. You probably won't be able to communicate with him, no matter how long you strain your concentration.
Welcome to my shop. What would you like? Which one do you want?
You report everything you learned to Count Dean. Unfortunately, you also mention the hero's legendary sword. Naturally, he demands the great sword, but at least he's in a good mood now. He thought you'd just flee, but you didn't. It seems that he thinks much more highly of you now. Dean confides in you some of the problems in the castle. Once the king went missing, the Prime Minister began recommending the Archduke MacNeil of Bulgar to the throne. Bulgar is an aggressive nation to the north. MacNeil is related to the King of Hydeland and has a legal claim to the throne. Count Dean claims that MacNeil has been rallying nobles in Hydeland to support his claim to the throne. That's why Dean hired Tommet to steal the scepter. He says that Tommet is extremely trustworthy, so long as he is paid. Suddenly, the Prime Minister and the Princess appear. It seems you are being watched. The Count glowers and departs. The Prime Minister warns you not to involve yourself any further. The princess, as usual, looks back with blank eyes. Since you completed the job at the castle, you return to the Adventurers Guild to tell them what transpired. Roland also happens to be here to report on a job. However, Samuel is not here. Roland is waiting for him to return. Roland thinks that he just missed him and asks you to track down the Guildmaster and bring him back. You look for Samuel, the Guildmaster. He should be somewhere in town.
Oh, how can I help you?
Welcome to my shop.
Wandering one, how can I help you?
As you leave the temple, a ragged old man's, his raspy voice, you can give him a coin. He doesn't even, you probably won't.
All right.
Alright, Samuel's got to be around somewhere, right?
You recall what happened at the castle. You report, naturally. It seemed once the king went, Bolger is Count. That's the prime minister. When you tell him that you can't find Samuel, he tells you to check the temple. Samuel prays for.
Did you find him?
Wonder.
A giant man in armor finishes his prayers and turns around. His pensive expression quickly turns fierce as he sees you. He tells you that he was praying because he has sent many friends to look for the king, but they haven't found the slightest clue. When you ask to help, Samuel just nods and hands you a request form. It's the same request the temple gave you. In a remote region, marriageable girls are disappearing one by one. The catacombs are believed to be linked somehow. As you leave the temple, a ragged, his raspy voice, you can give him. He doesn't even. You probably. To solve the mystery of the disappearances, you head to the catacombs, where the villagers fear to tread.
You're back.
All right, well, I'm going to save it here. I think we're going to take a quick break and maybe play a little something else. All right, we'll see you later.